Over the last 2 days, I've been in Cox Bazar at the world's largest refugee camp where 1.2 million Rohingyas, 500,000 children have been living. I've seen the dignity of the people. I've spoken to children who have spoken about their aspiration, about the future they see for themselves. Children wanting to be doctors, teachers, lawyers, engineers. I've seen the great work that UNICEF has been able to do, treating severe acute malnutrition and immunizing children, working on basic education so that the children can have that sense of a future. The number one priority that all children said they need is to feel that sense of safety and security in the camp. What all the children and their families told me is they look forward to go home. That's what they want. But in the meantime, until it's safe to do so, they are here in Bangladesh. And what we need to do as an international community working with host government is to make sure that their life here continues to be one of dignity and one of hope for the future. Doing so in a way that relies increasingly on the capacities of the Rohingya and builds on those. The international conference on the situation of the Rohingya at the end of September is an opportunity both to look towards a safe, dignified, and voluntary return, but also to recognize that we need to continue to sustain the response here today. And from our end, as UNICEF, we commit to continue to be part of that response. I'm in Bangladesh, in Cox Bazar, in the world's largest camp. For the last 8 years, over 1.2 million Rohingya refugees have lived here in crowded conditions. The Bangladeshi government has been generous in welcoming these refugees, and the international community has supported the response. But funding is running short 8 years in, and over 500,000 children are facing a crisis in terms of their rights. Firstly, we have 150,000 children that are out of school because we've had to close down grades 1 to 5 due to the funding crisis. This is one of the few places where children feel like they're children again, where they can play, they can be with their friends, they can learn, and they can get a sense of their future. In addition, we've had to cut soap, which is essential for the hygiene of the children and their family, both in terms of washing themselves and in terms of laundry. Every family gets 1 bar of soap every month, and we've run out of funds for this. UNICEF needs 9.1 million to continue these essential learning and hygiene activities, and we count on your support.